Hi Capricorn, welcome back. So Capricorn, this is going to be your reading for the week of May 13th. Not going to resonate with all of you, but if it does resonate, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Also, check out my social media account links down in the description box below. And let's see what messages we get out for you, Capricorn, for the week. All right, so recent past energy. You have the Empress here, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Goodness gracious, Capricorn. So I definitely feel like been going through some stress, been going through some things. You know what I'm saying, Capricorn? You have been, though. I'm saying for the past 3 years or more, I feel like Capricorn's really had a rough go here, okay? So this might not even be recent past. This could be, like I said, from a few years ago, and yet for some reason it resurfaced in the recent past. Some of you may have had something that triggered it in your memory for some reason, betrayal or some type of very painful ending that really, really hurt. I feel it threw you off kilter, absolutely. And for some reason, we were refocusing on that, okay? Some of you... very few of you, this might be new and fresh, like a fresh heartache. But I feel like, I don't feel that. I feel for most of you, this is distant past. But it could have just happened. Yeah, yowzas. So coming into this week, you have the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like, yeah, this is what I was talking about, the ruminating thoughts. That's why I feel like this is not like very recent. I feel like this is something that was very painful, that took a very long time to heal from. And therefore, sometimes you get triggered, almost like when you hear a song or you smell a certain scent or whatever. Something has happened to trigger you, to kind of put you back there, you know, in that feeling. It's not quite the 10, so like I said, you've progressed past that. You know, it's not the shocking, stabbing feeling anymore. Now it's more of just a mental place that you may put yourself sometimes. I actually heard the word purgatory. Some of you, it's like purgatory on earth. You know what I'm saying? And you put yourself there by allowing your brain to go back to that time or back to that hurt, back to the trauma. Okay, so caution on that beginning this week. I do feel like you have a lot on your plate this week, Capricorn, but you're pulling it together. You know, you're staying stable. You have grown quite a bit on a maturity level, I feel, since you went through all of this, okay? So I feel like it takes a lot to knock you down at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it would take a lot. And I don't see it doing that. I just feel like you've got a lot. You got a lot on your back. You got a lot of stressors going on this week, but I feel that you're going to continue to stay in a stable energy. You might be a little concerned also about money for some reason this week, okay? But I feel that even though it may be slow to come in, that you will end up on a stable footing. Okay, so you're rounding out the week with the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands here, and then the Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah. I have a very specific message. I just feel, like I said, the general energy is that of, you know, if you've been feeling at a loss, regardless of what area your life is in, I feel you will be making slow progression out of that. Now, I have two people here, okay, and the Three of Swords, so I can't ignore that. So that's the general energy. I'm going to break it down into groups. I didn't do this for the other zodiac signs, but I'm going to do it here because there's a specific message. So that's general for everybody. Group 1, if you had a third party situation going on, I see that here. Particularly, I see two people here. One is more grounded, works harder, but stresses more. The other one is a little bit more outgoing, a little bit more adventurous, but they are not financially in a good spot, or they may have trouble like budgeting or saving their money. Okay, so that's something they're still working on. Where this other person has kind of conquered that area of their life, but when it comes to like their emotional or uh, mental health well-being, they've got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? And so, Capricorn, I feel like this week, I feel like you're going to continue to work on things with the one that's more stable on the financial front, on the more day-to-day. This person is very practical. They can take on a lot. They just stress a lot. And you might be leaving this other person out in the cold. I see this is, it's showing up as a fire sign, but it most definitely could be any zodiac sign. As a personality, this person's more impulsive. You know, this person was a little bit slower to commit. This person has more of like a player vibe to them. And this might be the person that you've left out in the cold, or will be leaving out in the cold this week. And for some reason, I feel like you actually ended it with this person a long time ago. And it hurt. You know, I feel like they betrayed you. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, this is coming back around this week. I don't know why. It's like I said, if you hear a song or you go to a place or for some reason it's coming back up in your mind. But I feel like even if it is coming back up in your mind, or this person, for very few of you, might literally be coming back around to try and offer like an olive branch, I feel like you're going to leave them out in the cold. You know, it's like too little too late, sucker. You know what I'm saying? I have someone here that's much better for me, a better suited match for me. Even though you had a very strong, maybe physical connection with this other person, or had the potential, I just feel like no. So like I said, that's group 1. So that's very specific. Yeah. Now, it doesn't have to be intimate love, okay? For some of you, it's like family or friends. And if you have someone that's being kind of an immature a-hole this week, I feel like you're going to ignore them. And then I feel like they'll come back around and be like, my bad, here's a gift. Or may I offer you my apologies? You know, or nobody talks like that, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they'll take the hint and be like, okay, my bad, you know, or it could be you doing that. Yeah. That's very interesting. That's like one of the only messages I'm getting. So, well, actually there was a few different messages there, but seriously, I don't know why that's coming back up. It's like the past is coming back up this week to be looked at. I'm not really sure why. This came up for another zodiac sign as well. I can't remember off the top of my head which zodiac sign it was, where the past was coming back to be re-examined. Maybe it was Leo. But like I said, I see Aries, Leo, Sag here, or Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. Yeah. Those are the primary zodiac signs, but it could be any zodiac sign. Don't forget that. Either way, I hope that resonated and was helpful to you. And until next time, Capricorn, namaste. Love you. Bye.